What up, though? You heard the volume on that?
Huh?
You heard the volume on that?
Yeah, I heard it.
All right, I ain't hear it, but if you heard it, then the people heard it.
I heard the volume, probably because I was playing it. But I heard the volume.
Right, so this happened last time. Man, what up, though? We back with another episode of Mask Off, episode 174, Judgment Day, man. Ooh, man. Judgment Day, man.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Everything good, man. It's glad to see you in a place to be again, man, once and for all, man. Shout out to our subscribers that's been rocking with us, man, since the test of time. As you know, I'm the one, the only Mask Off Malachi Lee in the building, man. To my left, to my right, I got my OG Big Tone in the building.
What up, what up? That's me, the only one making it happen. Not little, but the Big Tone. That's what it is.
Let them know, man. Let them know. You understand me? Yeah, man. What's the word with you, bro? How you feeling?
Man, I just maintaining, man. I just want to say, first and foremost, get an honor to God for every situation. There is a positive out of a negative. I'm coming up on my last dollars on my vehicle, so I'm extremely excited about being on the tail end.
Yes, sir.
This whole situation, because when you dishing out money every month, you watching that money go, and you like, well, the return is I'm using this, but the return is I won't have to do that no longer, man. Another grateful moment, man. My little sister, man, she's with child. She's with child, my little sister, and she just got her vehicle back. You know, she was in a bad accident. Wow. You know what I mean? I think we talked about it, but now she back on the get back. She got a new vehicle in the mix. Yeah. And everybody's excited about it. Everybody's happy for her. Everybody is just like, I'm extremely excited to be a uncle again. I'm extremely excited to be an uncle. And with this kid, I'm an adult uncle. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Due to dysfunctions in the family, I was a adolescent uncle, a teenage uncle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this go round, I will be a full-fledged 45-year-old, really 46-year-old uncle. You know what I mean? And there's possibilities this kid may be around March, April-ish. So we may be looking like maybe even late April. We may be looking at a Taurus or Aries, or I don't know what come before that. I really don't care. But those two, I know we linked in.
You were 12th? 10th. I was close. I was close.
10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm the 29th. So
yeah, I know.
Hey,
I know either the 19th or the 29th. I know you. Yep.
That's what's up, man. Hey, shout out to the newest young boy gonna be brought in.
Well, I don't know yet if it's a boy or girl.
You're right.
I'm thinking girl energy. I'm getting girl energy. People saying boy, but I don't know. You know what I mean? She won't let me name it. You know what I mean? I think I'm really good at naming babies.
Of course you wouldn't, bro. You know, why would she let you do that?
Because it's just something I do. You know what I mean?
She should at least give you a chance and see if she'll rock with it, like for the middle name or something.
She ain't gonna go.
For the most part, man, you be already knowing. You already knowing what you're gonna go with. You feel me? For the most part, like me and Danny, we already hit. You feel me? We got it laid out. It's funny you say that, man.
Pause.
No, we're not there yet. But I'm just saying, as we look forward.
I'm about to explode over here. If you was about to say that, bro.
Not yet.
I'm like, what? And I'm just not. What?
Calm down, bro. Calm down. Calm down, OG. Hey, we this Sunday we celebrating 7 months, man. So yeah. Man.
I was about to go bananas if you gave me the word. I'm like, what?
I know I wouldn't.
I'm about to be uncle number 2.
The double uncle.
Yes.
The double uncle is crazy. Nah, not yet, bro. Not yet. I would have gave you the exclusive call on that one. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I dig it, man. But life be lifing, man. We be busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's something life changing though. You know, at the same time, I know when it is time, we're gonna be secretive for a good amount of time. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep that peace because she don't need no stress.
No,
you know what I mean? She don't need nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
That first trimester is a doozy, bro.
Yeah. So we're gonna and I've been building, man, you know, just building my mind and everything. So just preparing for that mode, man. You know, already joining that mode, just doing certain things, man, on myself, in my finances, and my mentality, my physical. Like, just want to be ready on all boards, man. So man, big shout out to your sister, man. Uncle OG in the building. Uncle Big Tone. Uncle Tone, man. I love it, man. I love to see it, man. Congratulations to your sister. In the go ahead.
I just want to say to the subscribers, we love you guys. Thank you for rocking with us. You've been with us through a lot of emotional and big moves that's been popping off.
Yeah.
And, you know, like and I'm just honored to be here to, like, you know, being in this atmosphere with the young boy, man.
Yeah.
Like, since I known this kid, dude, he ain't even no kid, but, you know, this is my young boy. But ever since I know him, man, he has changed my perspective on a lot of things. And I'm just humble enough to say thank you, my brother, for the things that you do that helps me become a better influencer in this world of being actor, improviser, or entrepreneur. All these elements, bro. I thank you and I appreciate you.
Wow, bro. That means so much to me, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. Big salute, bro. I'm grateful, man. I do see your growth, man, as a man, you know, and I'm not saying it just straight alludes to me, but specifically I see your growth spiritually. You know, I seen over the years we've known each other and years we've been doing this show, you know, seeing you know, your take on spirituality or God at a certain point. And now, you know, you even started out the show today, like, hey man, I gotta give glory to God, man. I'm on the come up. Like you know what I'm saying? Just hearing you in your language change and your heart posture is the biggest thing, man. So I salute that, bro. You know. So
I appreciate you, man. Like, you know, I mean, I'm more so spiritual than I am religious anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's just when you start getting blessings, man, you have to acknowledge those blessings. You know what I'm saying? Man. Because life is not promised, man. I'm like I said, with my family going through such a crazy thing, and my cousin right now, he down there dealing with that damn hurricane.
Yeah, wow.
Milty Milk. You know what I mean? I saw pictures earlier today. The damn thing was in his backyard. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
right,
you down there swag surfing, my nigga. You know what I mean? You know, so it's a blessing that he okay. And I haven't talked to him since this morning, but man, just putting a prayer out there, you know, out in the universe, make sure everybody good, make sure you're all right. Even though he drives me insane, I can't picture him driving me insane spiritually. I just want him to be here with me so he can still drive me insane, man. That's
right. I feel you. Is that cuz that be making the beats?
Yeah, that's him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's him.
Wow, look at that. Yeah. And it's like, you know, and that's true love right there, you know. And for me, you know, that's even when it taking it out of context from a family standpoint, you know, people that aren't blood with, you know, that we don't really get along with, but you hear about certain news and stuff, you know, and that's the love of Christ to continue to pray for those people, you know what I'm saying, and walk in that love, because it can be tough, man. It can be tough. So I definitely want to pray for them and cover them, Lord God. We thank you that you'll just keep your cuz safe and everything. And also, I thought about your family that went through that traumatic event a few months ago, man. I thought about them and sent a prayer up as well. So if you can, man, send some love from the Mask Off fam. Let them know we still with them. You know,
no doubt.
Yeah, man, it's a lot popping, man. It's a lot shaking. With me myself.
I'm sorry. What's going on with you, my brother? What's in your world?
You know, I'll segue in, man. You know, I'll segue in. And speaking of in the spirit of vehicles, you know, you coming on the tail end of your payments. Your sister just got a new whip. I myself, man, I did release a major debt that was hanging over my head over this year. And man, it felt so good, man. A few $1,000s in debt. And it felt tremendous to be able to finish that off and close that account out, man, oh my goodness, like, you know, it was haunting me for a minute, for real. And I'm just grateful that I was able to just get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? Get it done. So now being in this state, it's funny because when something really good happens, you already know what's going to come on the other side. You feel me? So as soon as I finished that, literally left the bank, you know, made the call, you know, did what I need to do. I was on my way to a show in Jackson this past weekend, and my truck broke down. You know what I'm saying? Same part that I've been fixing, that I had, this the fourth time now that this part had failed. But I inspected the part. The part is good itself. Now it's the part that's attached to the part. But, you know, the same system is failing. So it's just crazy. It's like, you know, you got to still find those ways to be in joy, man. Somebody called me earlier, asked me how I was doing. And I'm like, man, I'm good. You know, my truck just broke down. They like, you good though? You need help? Talking about, you know, it was funny, but it's like, that's really how I feel. I really do feel like I'm good. I really do. I know things are going to work out. Like, these are the tests and trials. Like, as I advanced and I got to this new level, my faith got to be tested even more, you know, and that's just what it is. Your endurance got to be tested. Your faith got to be tested. You got to be tested as as a man, your heart got to be tested. You know what I'm saying? Your strength. So it's going to take everything you got and some to just get to that next level. Go ahead, OG.
Do you got a good person
for
mechanic?
Yeah, I do. I know a few people, but I got a different plan. Because I've been, as you know, I got the truck. So I'm gonna sit on the truck for a minute because the truck needs a lot of work. It's that's not the only issue. So what I'm gonna do is in the spirit of having a new car, and she got a new car, you paying your car off. I'm looking to get another whip. You know what I'm saying? Something I can just slide around in on the car tip. You know what I'm saying? Put the truck up and then stack my cheese. You know, then put the money I need to into the truck so that it can function properly for me. But yeah, man. So that's where I'm at. You know, so just, you know, putting my chips together for that. And I feel like it's a good way to segue right into the motivational minute. You know, as you continue to level up in your life, man, it's gonna take more than what you think it's gonna take. You know, what you mapped out that you're willing to sacrifice is gonna take more than that. You know, what you mapped out that you're willing to grow towards or get to this point or this level, it's gonna take more than that. You know, it's gonna take you can't even really compute how much it's gonna take to get you to the level and to the place that you need to be in every area of your life as a man or as a woman. So what you need to do is not count the cost. Don't count how much it's going to take. Just be willing to do whatever it takes to continue to strive, to continue to succeed, to continue to go forward, because that's what's going to be required to mold you into the person that you need to be and forge you into the person. When you mold something, you got to take that soft material and place it until it gets hard enough to stand on its own, you know. So once you understand that you're taking who you are right now is the clay for the future you, then that's the best move for you. You know what I'm saying? When you can take those hits and nicks of life and understand that this is a part of the game. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of what's making you. And you have to literally go through that fire to be refined and to be advanced and remade, because the person that you are right now does not have enough to get you where you need to be. And so now you need to change, you need to grow, you need to elevate. So that's your motivational minute, man. Do whatever it takes to get to that next level. Pow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You there? I keep going now. OG? Okay. Hey, so that's okay. OG, you there? Because I can't hear you. Now you in the dark. You look like an unlocked player, man. You look like you on a quest. I can't hear you either, man. But as OG get itself together, a lot of times in life, we think we know what's best for us, and we don't. And that's why God is in our life, and that's why God is in control, because He knows what we need. He knows what's going to make us better. So in those times where you feel like you can't see a way out, that's when your faith has to increase. And until you get to that point where the faith is all you need, then you'll continue to be boggled down by the trials of life. But James chapter 1 and 2 tells us to count it pure joy when you come into these various trials, because the testing of your faith builds your endurance. Once your endurance is fully developed, you'll be perfect and complete, and you won't need anything. And if you need wisdom, ask God, because he'll liberally give it to you. I still can't hear you. Man, I keep cooking in here, man. Not just playing. But that's what it really takes. That's where I'm at in my life, and just understanding where I'm being taken. Still can't hear you, bro. Say something.
Yo.
There you go.
All right, I'm back. I'm back in full effect.
Back in full effect, man.
I'm back in full effect.
That's your motivational 5 minutes. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Like Hammer say, they put me in the mix. I'm back, baby.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no thing either. You feel me? You know I keep cooking. So
thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Like you said, this is Judgment Day, episode 174. We slowing down, but we speeding it up, man.
At the same time.
Judgment Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
hey, and before we get it popping, man, because we got some heavy stuff we're gonna talk about, but before we get it popping, I want to give a shout out to the Detroit Tigers, man. They are currently, right now, as we speak, in the playoffs, playing at home in Detroit, Michigan, right now. And I think it's the ALD game 1, man. We made it to the wild card. We end up beating. It don't even matter. We beat them. You feel me? 2 games, got them boys out of there. Now we play in Cleveland. Played the first 2 games in Cleveland. We lost 1-1. Now we back in the D, tied 1-1. Last time I checked, it was 3-0. Bottom of the 7th or something like that, man. Shout out to the Detroit Tigers, man. It's great to see Detroit sports on the map. You feel me? We making it happen. As you already know, the Lions doing their thing. The Lions doing their thing. I don't think we talked since the start of the football season, man. We
ain't talked since football, man. You know I'm not a Lions fan.
Hey,
well, I wear a Lions cap if we go to the playoffs /chip. It's debatable. My team, the Steelers. Crazy. We doing what we do, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, game over, man. We won. We up 2-1.
East 99. Get out of here.
Come on,
Get out of here, Cleveland.
Yep. So we it's best out of 5 with so we got we need 1 more game and we'll advance. 1 more, and the next game is in Detroit. I believe they play tomorrow again. So
I heard they win in very unconventionally. Thank you, my brother.
Yes,
very unconventionally. You know,
I watched the video because honestly, man, since I've seen this whole hype with them and what they did from August to this point, it's got me back. It's got me into baseball for real. So I ended up watching the video, and they said it's about their pitcher lineup, the way they have their pitchers throughout the game playing. It's like nobody ever gets burnt out. They got a strong rotation, and they putting a stronger at the end. Like they got it on lock, man. And it's working clearly, man. You feel me? So
that's what's up.
In August, man, we had 1% chance of making the playoffs in August, and we
sucked in the beginning of the year, from what I remember.
Yes, definitely was a subpar team where we just was chalking it up. You know what I'm saying? They made some late trades at the trade deadline, and so after those moves, they really thought, oh yeah, they just getting ready for next season. But no, man, we didn't turn that way around. We was like 3-4 games behind the wild card, and we kept winning. Then we got into the wild card, beat that team to advance. Not that ain't actually in the first round of the playoffs, man. So it's dope, man. So we had first time in 10 years that we had some playoff baseball in Detroit, Michigan. What up, man?
I'm wondering how they would have been if I would have went to the tryouts like I thought I was gonna go.
Yeah, they probably would have been exactly the same where they at. Like no different at all.
You're right.
That's hilarious.
You're right about that.
You're right about that.
Yep. I think that's what would have happened. We would have been there. We would have been there. Yep.
That's about it. That's about
it.
I
think that's what's going to happen. That would have been it for us. We would have been there.
You're right.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, on another note, since we talking sports, let's talk about these Pistons already, man. It's preseason.
Hey, we lost to the Suns last night. and we played up there at Michigan State. We lost to the Suns, but hey, it's all good. But we blew out the Bucks. And I know it's preseason. I know this, but still. And Giannis didn't play. I know this, but still. We got to build somewhere, man. I like the picks that they picked up over the all season. I love
who
it.
They get? I don't know who they got.
They got Dudley and it's another young bull. I forgot his name. I think Dudley. 00. Yeah.
Dudley.
Not the Dudley you think about. It's a draft. It's a rookie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Big fella too, man. Big fella. Yeah. He going to get them boys. Yeah. He big, but he not huge. Like he not like a center big, but he cocked for sure. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know, man. I try. You know, this is my team. Out of all the teams in Detroit, this is my team.
Yeah.
The Pistons is my team.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to show me something, man.
They will. And so I've been saying this since like they had drafted somebody. But I've been saying this for the last like 5 years. Like this is our year to start making some noise. But I do honestly, in all honesty, feel like this is our year to start in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we'll be when it come around to the playoffs, I feel like we'll be like that 10th seed, maybe. We'll have a chance at the play-in tournament. We'll probably play that first one, lose, play the second one, it might be close and we lose. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't see it. I don't know if I can see us getting into the playoffs coming from the worst team in the league last year. I don't know if we'll make it to the playoffs, but now with this new formula that the top 10 teams play, I think we'll be good. So 7 through 10 play for those final 2 spots in the playoffs now.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So that they've been doing this for the last 3 years since the pandemic.
What you think about old man and Bronny on the court together?
Oh man, you know I love that, bro. You know I love that. So my feelings towards LeBron has changed only because of some like off the court choices, which he's an incredible man, incredible. There's nothing wrong. It's just what I know society to be and society to do when you vow yourself to certain things and certain entities and organizations. Like, you know, well, that's neither here nor there. But him as a player, you ain't picking what I'm putting down, man. You know,
are you talking about Diddy parties?
Not particularly, but just that room that you go to sign certain deals, you know what I'm saying, with certain people, if you will.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is this. At the end of the day, he has not ever had no dirt on his name.
Agreed. And I do salute that. I salute everything.
I salute that done all the way around.
I do too. And
the fact that
everything.
When people try to put dirt on his name,
you can't.
I ain't looking at it.
You can't. And I do agree, but it's like for me, it's deeper than rap for me, honestly. Because you know how big of a LeBron fan I was. You know what I'm saying? But like it just yeah. I don't know what
I mean, are you gonna say it? Because this is Mask Off.
I don't think I want this is Mask Off. You're right, man. Okay, so let's go there, man. Being in the industry that I'm in, we're in entertainment. So entertainment, media, sports, a lot of these fields, comedy, a lot of these fields have certain people that run them with a certain agenda. And these certain people that run them please their alliance to a darker side. And
you going there, bro?
I'm going there, man.
You going with the conspiracy and all that? He
not
sacrificed his life with Savannah and all that crap.
I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of that because everything's different. Every sacrifice doesn't mean, you know, always a life. It doesn't always mean a life, you know. But there's certain things that you do to achieve a certain level of success in certain industries, you know, and that can be signing yourself away, you know what I'm saying, signing certain industries and companies that believe in a certain thing or a certain power that's pushing them. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to be naivete, but why are we the only people that fall in line with every conspiracy that transpires, bro? Hear me out. Okay. Right now, we got Jaguar Wright. She's blowing up everywhere. Mm-hmm. And the conspiracy, it hasn't been founded. It's allegation after allegation about certain people, you know what I'm saying, whether they was at the freaking party with Diddy or whatever. But it's allegation after allegation. Now she pointing at Jay-Z and all these people, you know what I'm saying? And she's the queen of pointing these conspiracies out. You know what I'm saying? Before her, it was other people pointing conspiracies out, not necessarily talking about that, but we always, when it comes to this internet, it would always be like certain, you click on this internet, you'll click on the thing on YouTube, and they'll be talking about Beyonce gave her soul to the devil. This is how she did it. This what happened to this what happened to Kanye West. This is why his mama died. You know what I mean? And all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right. Everything is a deep, profound conspiracy. And I get it.
Hey,
there's principalities amongst us that we cannot see and cannot control. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like, bro, we as a black society gotta move away from these, man, he doing this. Well, you know what he did? He did that. He sold his soul to the devil. He did that. He with the Freemasons. He with the 616 code. He with the da-ba-dee-boo-ba. You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, bro. Okay. The things that we do not understand, we make and we grasp at straws. Only people that know it are the people in the room. You'll never know. You may think you know, but you'll never know. LeBron James could be drinking from the fountain of youth every day, every year. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's gonna be playing ball till he's 60. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I totally agree.
But I feel like it's like when we pay attention to these things, all it does is raises divisions amongst each other. You know what I mean? It creates, you know what I mean? It creates that. It creates a fog, a misty fog. When really what it boils down to is it's about economics. All of it is about economics. We know who control the money. We know why they control the money. We know every day we are enslaved to be up under their thumb. Period. No matter how big you get, you still a nigga. It is what it is.
You're proving my point. That's exactly it. So if we know who's controlling the money, they're only giving the money to certain people that are willing to do what they want them to do for that money. That's my take. You know, and like Danny said, Jaguar White been doing this. But I mean, when it comes to like certain people, man, you just see the evidence. Evidence is there. You have certain artists that, you know, thrive at some point, and then they're not here anymore, you know, and their death is just not really talked about, you know, or they were, you have these young artists, like if we really want to go there, you have like Justin Bieber, Usher, that were groomed. You're really popping
the conspiracies.
It's not even conspiracy, man. Usher was groomed under Puff Daddy.
Usher was groomed by that Diddy.
Groomed.
That's what you're telling me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you look at the video, what song is it? Usher was like 16, 17 in this music video with Puff Daddy talking about having sex. And it's like, yo, young man, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? And symbolically, the music videos tell us what's happening symbolically. P. Diddy picked him up from school in the music video, picked him up from school, had him riding on the hood of his car, talking about it's okay to have sex. Like, man's was 16 years old. Like, we don't talk about these things. And then you got Justin Bieber coming in. He's of a certain age, and now you see certain interviews, and P. Diddy is like, hey, you don't have to. Justin Bieber knows not to tell what goes on with Big Brother Puff from his words on a live show. You know what I'm saying? And you got Usher brought in Bieber, all these things, and now a certain symbolism in Justin Bieber's current videos it's a cry for help, man. Music videos is art, but it's telling a story. And if you watch, they telling a story, and they telling what they doing right in front of you.
So we talking about two different things, right? you're talking about the subject matter we're going to talk about in so many ways. I'm talking about this whole darker entity people always allude to when it comes to mystifying Black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you talk about sexual predators, right? That's what you talk about.
So, okay, I am.
And you talk about sexual predators, but you combine it to be a ritual thing to make you do other stuff and don't say this and I got you. It's the like I say, it's the conspiracy theory of what the music industry does to you. We've talked about this before. You know what I mean? We talked about how to get that bag, you got to bust down them balls. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's unfortunate, but you know what comes along with the industry. And it ain't just the music industry. It's the entertainment industry too. It's the comedic industry too, like you said.
I said that. And the sports. That's what you're proving my point again.
No. I'm agreeing with your point. I'm not trying to prove it, but I'm agreeing with it. You know what I mean? But what I was alluding to is like, you know, when people start going on the deep end, talking about something like the example I had was when Kanye mom died, and they was like, she sacrificed herself for Kanye to be successful. Why? Like, what sense does that make? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, people capitalize off these situations that occur. You know what I mean? And it's easy. That's just like, we all know Whitney Houston was a big crackhead. We know that. We propped her up to be more than she was. You know what I'm saying? It'll turn into Clive Davis had her killed because she was doing X, Y, and Z. She had to go. She was about to expose them. He had to go. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, in every case, it may not be true, but I mean, as far as being, you know, sexual predators, and you have people doing certain things, it's just about like what you get exposed to. If you got in doing a certain thing, you probably gonna make somebody else do that same thing to get in too, and it perpetuates.
You saying Puffy got in doing that? If I do recall, back in the 90s, he popped up because he was a dancer, and he went to school not for dancing but business. So he interned at the radio station, got an internship working at MCA, if I do recall. This is backstory, and he started working with Andre Harrell. From working with Andre Harrell, he discovered Jodeci. He brought Jodeci to Father MC. Father MC used them as background singers. Boom, boom, boom. And that's how he was able to do Bad Boy. You know what I mean? In the midst of that, everybody creates their own story. You know what I mean? And I'm sure it's been a remix to that story. Well, Andre Harrell ended up dying because he was having sexual intercourse with Puffy. Puffy got groomed by him. Andre Harrell got groomed by him, by Clive Davis, and Tito Jackson was there too. And he saw it all.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? It's a whole rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole.
Man. It is. I agree. It's a rabbit hole, man. And it's deeper than rap, bro. It's like you said, we'll never know. We won't, you know, until we do.
my thing about this, about the entertainment part about this, why we just now hearing about this, right?
Yeah,
it's been year 6 of exposing Black men to whatever. Probably year 7, year 8. They started with Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
It worked with Bill Cosby a little bit.
It's more than that. It's been happening.
Listen what I'm saying. It started. I'm talking about in this time though.
But it's been happening. It never stopped. Like it's errors of people, but it hasn't stopped. Like if we used to do research, we can go back and you know what I'm saying? Like the Black man's character has always tried to be diminished. You feel me?
I get that, but not to this magnitude. Like, it was okay for Al Green to make a whole song about Sweet 16. It's a whole song. It was okay from what's the boy name? Marvin Gaye to marry a girl 20 years younger than him.
Yeah.
You gotta also remember he married Berry Gordy's sister, who's 20 years older than him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was okay during that time. Fast forward to our day now. Bill Cosby got exposed, Quaaludes, then R. Kelly. They came out the woodworks on R. Kelly, even though we knew R. Kelly was doing some suspect shit.
Right. 100%.
You know what I mean? And then they got this Me Too movement together, and now Puff Daddy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now she's campaigning for Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like every prominent black man, you got to be careful what you're doing out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, exactly. So, you know, you have, yeah, man, it's just deep, man. I feel like the whole issue is that there's a certain, and it goes deeper than entertainment as politicians as well. You know what I'm saying? Any point of power, you have the good and the bad. Let's just say that. And it's not to say if you are an entertainer or a sports figure or a politician, this is what you're doing. It's not to say that. But it's those certain ones in the certain groups that are about that life, that do want this perpetuated, that do want certain people harmed so that they can continue to push whatever agenda that they're pushing. You know, when it comes to like, it could be sex trafficking, minors, you got drugs, like so many illegal activities, not just alluding to one thing. It's not just alluding to one person. Like, I'm not trying to take shots at any particular person, but it's an evil that's running around that feels like it has power to a certain extent. To a certain degree, it does.
I feel like, bro, I'm gonna say it like this: we have a ceiling as black people.
Mm-hmm.
We have a ceiling. Anybody who isn't white has a ceiling.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We could be regular Negroes, work a regular 9 to 5, go to work, come home, live a life. You know what I'm saying? Live their life, be regular people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's also a ceiling if you become one of the niggas. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by one of them niggas, one of them special niggas, or, you know what I mean? One of them special niggas that can dribble a ball. They'll tell you, shut the fuck up and dribble. You know what I mean? But you don't want to shut up and dribble. You want to make a living for your people. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to make sure you have your masters. You want to make sure you can do all this stuff. So what you start doing, you start challenging the challenge. And what I mean by this, when you challenge the master can poke back. You know what I mean? And I think what this is an example of the master poking back at Puffy. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is, if you do recall, he had just filed a claim for, I think I spoke about this at the Comedy Joint for racial discrimination when it came to Ciroc and all other drinks that he was a part of. Because he filed that claim, I think the masters are fighting back, say, nigga, you can't challenge me.
Yeah, we run this.
Stay in your place, nigga.
Yeah, we run this. Absolutely. I agree. You know, and it's not until then that these figures start to get exposed when they try to go against the system. Because for all these years, he was staying under radar as far as the system goes. As long as he's not going against the grain, they ain't gonna touch what you got going. They know what you got going. They know all the crime and evil that you're doing. But until, like you said, until you try to turn your gun back on them, that's when we'll let you know. Same with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was getting ready to buy, was it NBC?
Yeah, he was getting ready to buy NBC.
Come on.
First, they tried to let him know, nigga, we will kill you. They killed his son first. You know what I'm saying? They killed his son first, and then he's steady trying to buy shit. Okay, you want to keep buying shit, nigga? Okay,
you want to play. Okay.
You want to play. Okay.
We'll make sure you're done. We'll just make sure you're done. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, because if you have those people at the top, they have the media under their belt. So boom, all they got to do is send an email. Hey, put this out. Boom. It's done. It's on every media site. It's on every social platform. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't even think it's like a 1%. People always go this. It's a certain amount of people that control everything. I don't even think it's that. I just think it's white people in general. You know what I mean? Like, look at how politics is running right now. We got a woman who is multicultural. Whether niggas want to say she black or not, her daddy Jamaican. Jamaican is black. At the end of the day, what's the one drop rule? One drop of black means what? You black. You know what I mean? No matter if you say you South Pacific, you Southeast Asian, nigga, you black. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm listening to that orange man go, she calling her stupid, calling her dumb, she calling her everything. I'm waiting for him to just come out and just say, this nigga bitch. You know what I mean? Won't he just come out and say it?
He wants to so bad.
He wants to so bad. You know what I mean? And I wonder what happens when he do say it. Will it still be a crowd, or they just come out and go, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, you gonna have, he'll probably lose 15% of them, but the most of them, he gonna have more coming back. That 15%
gonna have more coming back because he's saying what they want to say.
Yeah, he'll lose that 15, but he'll gain 35.
He'll gain 30 fucking more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, easily.
I thought he was slipping, but he ain't slipping.
I knew it. He's a strong one.
He's a strong one. That guy is. That orange man.
Saying what we want to say. Yes. Hey man, I drove past this building. It said Trump's War Room or something like that. They had it's late at night, but inside they got it lit up so you can see through all the windows. It's not hiding nothing. They got 45. They got artists like these Trump decoration inside. They're ready. Bro, it's crazy.
They get ready to get locked the fuck up. They getting ready to get locked the fuck up, bro.
Man, who gonna lock them up though? Because them folks that's with the guns on this side of town, they rolling with my man. So it depends on what type of side of time you on, man. This side, this.
You know what's crazy too? I'm finding more people that look like us talk that bullshit. Talk about what's her policies and what she's doing. Look what she did in California.
Bro, I don't give
a fuck what she did. She black. Exactly. Yeah. She a woman and she black.
Bro, that's
all right.
Yeah, man. Because honestly, I don't like either candidate. But it's like
I don't either. And you know, in the past, what I said, I'm not voting for none of these motherfuckers.
Yes, and I see why you meant. I see why you said that. Like,
well, her, yeah, I'm voting.
You got
your sister.
Because if you don't, you're voting for him.
Yeah.
Like, if you choose any of the candidates that's not really mentioned, you vote for him. If you don't vote,
I'm voting for her. She a sister and she a woman. You know what I'm saying? You know how historical that is? And that's another reason why everybody on the bullshit. Because they refuse to look at a woman in authority.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? They're scared of it. They scared of a woman going, hey, look, no, I'm talking right now. You sit your monkey ass down. No. We ain't doing that. No. You know what I mean?
Facts, bro. Facts.
And it's unfortunate they think that women are so weak. Women do the hardest thing, period. They give birth, bro.
Giving birth is wild. And dealing with a menstrual every month is crazy.
Every month. You bleed every month. That means that you are about to die.
On a monthly basis.
Basis. And this is extreme thought process, but I'm like, fuck out of here. I don't know if I had like a whole fucking liter of blood fall out of me. I don't know what I would do, bro. Like,
I'll be done. Like,
I'll be done. I'm like, oh, look at this shit.
Dog, and you gotta put, it's gonna come, and you gotta put something down there to catch it. Like,
then the fact that you got a whole head coming out of your vagina, you know what I'm saying? It's like this.
You're ripping out, dog. It built in your body, and it's stretching your body out.
Like, we never really talk about that. We never really talk. like creation itself go from like this to big as my ass, just in there like
a whole
touch her insides, playing with her organs.
Man, heart being pushed around, like lungs pushed up.
Getting comfortable on your pancreas like this, like
stretching out, like
stretching the fuck out.
Like, man, it's tight in this blood.
I'm so tired of this. What is shit?
Yeah,
I'm so free.
Bro, and you feeling all that like
I think it's those tacos I ate.
Nah, you got a whole human.
Oh, you got a whole human in there.
Yeah, and then you created a soul in your body.
Your legs all cocked back, and you just like push it. You pushing the whole fucking body out of you. Ain't no man alive can do that. Period.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And I look at the little booty hole I got. Imagine the coochie getting stretched apart like that. I can't do it. I can't imagine that. Woo.
Hey, you
and I know I'm getting graphic, but I'm saying like that is the hardest thing you can do.
That reference.
You pause on that part. That's pause on that part. You know what I mean? But to bring it full circle and bring it back, man. Let's get to this subject matter right quick, right? So you see these two goofballs, right?
Yeah, they look like cousins.
They do look like cousins, right? And they in a small town in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
One is a judge. The one Judge Kevin Mellons, that's the one on the left, and the one on the right is his sheriff. This is Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins. So Mickey Steins, let's get a backstory right quick, and I'm gonna put this down. So Mickey Steins is his personal sheriff, right? So Mickey Steins and the judge, they out somewhere eating, and they eating at a local restaurant, and Mickey, which is the sheriff, he's can't get a reception on his phone, and he's trying to call his daughter. You know, trying to call his daughter, can't reach his daughter for some reason, and then he looks over at the judge. He asks the judge, "Yo, let me borrow your phone right quick."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And he goes grab the judge's phone, and he's dialing his daughter's number.
Yeah, which ain't no problem.
No, nigga, that's a problem. Why is his daughter?
No, I'm saying up until this point is no problem.
Up until that point ain't no problem. He started pressing doop boop boop beep bop bop beep boop.
What happened?
Her phone number pops up. The sheriff's daughter's phone number pop up. Now, mind you, the daughter is 15 years old.
15? You talking about like in 5th grade?
15 years old, right? So the sheriff, old ass man, the judge is an even older ass man. You know what I'm saying? We've seen pictures of him. You know what I mean? So the question is from the sheriff, why the fuck my daughter number in your phone, in your cell phone?
Yeah, that's diabolical.
So the judge go, is there something we need to talk about? Do we need to talk about something? Now, mind you, they are in public.
The sheriff said that, or the judge?
The judge asked him that. Is there something we need to talk about? We need to talk about something. You could talk to me privately. So he on tip. You know what I mean? He know what time it is. So they leave. Sheriff go his way. Judge go back to his chambers. You know, and I'm thinking it's like during lunchtime. So they both got to go back to the courtroom. So judge get in the courtroom, go back in his chambers. Sheriff comes, open his door with his gun already out, looked at him. We can't see what they were saying, but we see the judge like up under his table, like, no. Bah! Open up on him, shot him dead. Boom.
In the courtroom?
In the courtroom. In the courtroom. In the courtroom. So my question to everybody that's watching this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe people watching it later, maybe people watching it sometime. We have people watching it now. My question is, do you believe the sheriff's actions was justifiable in breaking the judge off something one time?
In the courtroom is crazy, but to each his own. If you, man, in the courtroom is crazy. In the courtroom is crazy. But when you go to those lengths, being the man you are, that you're supposed to put away people like this of your nature, that you're supposed to shoot. The sheriff, he done flashed all the people that he done brought in this man courtroom of this same, you know what I'm saying? Like of the same intent, as far as may not even be doing the exact same crime, but doing crime. You know, sheriff doing his job. Like, man, we on this side of the law. And you find out, not only did you find out that he's involved with a minor, it's your daughter. Because that's a twofold blow. It could have been a whole, like, you just find out he peddling with young girls, period.
Yeah, he on the touch me, tease me side.
But it's your daughter. And you're the sheriff of the town. You got that thing on your hip off bail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Buddy got a file. Go.
Yeah, you know, and
I don't blame.
I don't condone violence, but
either.
This is considered to be the sheriff is saying that in his defense. He's not saying a lot, but what he is saying is he has a plea of in an act of passion plea. You know what I mean? He's acting in the act of passion.
That's solid.
You know what I mean?
That's solid for sure.
And that's a solid. You know what I mean? Because I totally agree with him. You know what I mean? I work with you. I respect you as a judge.
You're
whether we rock it outside here or whatever, I don't even know you got my daughter number. You know what I mean? That's not even something we even had a conversation about. First of all, she's 15.
Why would we have to talk about that?
Why we got to talk about that? There's no reason why you should have a 15-year-old number, especially if my daughter.
Period. Like it's a twofold weight there, man. Like I said, it being a 15-year-old period, and then it's your daughter, the sheriff's daughter.
Yeah, sheriff's daughter. It ain't somebody in the neighborhood. It ain't somebody new. This dude, he took it a step further. He say, "Well, I might as well get her. She right here."
Under the sheriff nose, man.
Right under the sheriff nose.
And the balls of the judge to handle your phone over. Like,
you got balls. You got hella balls.
Clearly, to be on that type of time, for sure. Now, like you said, bro.
What makes me think that he's been doing this? He's been doing this.
Yeah, this is not new to him.
He thinks he's untouchable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
100%. And when you get to this point where you, because I don't condone violence either, but this is one of those things where the judge got his judgment. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing, because it's one thing to be a regular person doing it, but you're a judge. Like, how do you sleep at night knowing this is the type of time you want? You know, so and like Danny said, it's hard to bring logic into a moment like that, man. Because again, you flashing all the criminals that you didn't put away. You feel me? And there's one standing in front of you that you didn't trust, like you said, that you didn't trust it, that y'all working together.
And I
don't blame him at all.
I get everybody you work with ain't your friend, but I don't know when the fuck my daughter come in the mix with this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I take my kids to work sometimes too. I'm picking them up. Mm-hmm. I bring them back to, you know, sit in the cubicle next to me till I'm done with my work. But let me find out my coworker and got my daughter number right next to me. up under my nose, and you've been texting and calling her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how we can even talk about anything because it ain't no talking.
No,
you know what I mean? Ain't no talking.
No.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if this brother's gonna get off. You know what I mean? I don't know what's in store, but I know one thing. As you said, my brother, he met his maker.
Yeah, he did.
He definitely picked the wrong guy to play with.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, Buddy looked like he that way for sure. The judge.
Yeah, he do look like he on the touch me tease me side.
Yeah, like, and it's crazy how it, you would have that look. And low key, the sheriff looked like he ain't going for none of it.
Sheriff looked like he ain't playing with nobody
at all. Like, even like that, he got the jail suit on. Like, he got the glasses. He poised. He like, hey, well, do what y'all got to do because I did what I
got to do, man.
Yeah.
Here go another picture of him. Let me find some more images of him. He looked like This is. He said the only thing he told them was to treat me fair. Treat me fair. Look,
wow.
I'm not gonna show the video, but this is it right here,
bro. Treat me fair. So he knew. That's what the sheriff had said before he blasted, homie.
No, that's what he told the detective when he was being
questioned and everything.
Interviewed. All I ask is you just treat me fair.
That man said, I'm ready to go through the system. Hey, look at that man's face. He 10 toes down for sure. Like, the posture, his head cocked back, he ain't. Yeah.
Wouldn't you be though?
Absolutely.
For my daughter?
Standing on business.
I'm standing all the way on business for mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look.
And as much as I'm saying I don't condone violence, who knows what I would have did in that situation? You feel me?
I know exactly what I would have did. It would have took everything to get me away from that dude.
Yeah.
Because
and especially because there's nobody else there. Them the ones that you call when it's a problem. So ain't nobody there watching them.
He the sheriff.
You got to
go past the sheriff to get to everybody. He is the man.
He the top dog.
You had the goals and the balls to mess with my 15-year-old daughter. You ain't messed with the deputy. You ain't messed with the assistant deputy.
Bro, you ain't messed with a regular civilian daughter.
You messed with mine.
Bro, because there's so many, man, big shout out to the sheriff, man, handling business. I'm not condoning it, but he did what he had to do.
Why am I interested in this? I'm interested in this case for several reasons. I want to see, will they let this man get off? You know what I mean?
I would be curious on that too.
I'm interested to see, will this man get off? You know what I mean? And this is a small Kentucky town. Yeah. In these small towns that have anybody black, they do not get off. Whether or not you this is an interesting case.
It is, because it's white on white as well. Like, you know what I'm saying?
White lean with white. You know what I mean? So it's interesting to see how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, I'm intrigued as well. If I was to bet though, I would say he's gonna get off. I would say, I mean, this because this is not even a color thing. This
you
is
see that, bro? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
He said something to him. Then he shot the boy. They hold on. He trying to talk his way out of it. Whoa. He already on tip.
He said, I'm gonna make show. Looked like he hit him once and then he scrambled and he hit him again.
He turned around and went back.
Got up out of there. He said, "I'm gonna make a show you hurting."
But he walked out of there. He ain't run. He said, "Look, man, welcome to the Terror Dome."
He probably went straight to the station, man. Like, yeah, go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yeah. Bury me with as a G. You know what I'm saying? But
treat me fair, homie.
You know what I mean? Treat me fair, baby. You know what I mean?
Because I mean, it's honestly the system runs itself. So you have the colleagues of this deceased judge now that's going to get this case across their desk. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be up to them, you know, and the jury. So we'll see. We'll see.
But man. I also wonder about, you know, when you take the act of the law in your own hands, because this is what he did. He took the law into his own hands and he saw justice for himself. Right. And that's something that we talk about as Black people when we get hurt. We always have been taught to let the justice system play itself out. But in this case, when the justice system is the one that causing the harm, who enacts justice on the justice system? So, you know, I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's like,
no, I know, I follow you. Yeah,
justice as you adequately placed. Let me see it where it's at. It was Judgment Day, and it was Judgment Day, and judgment got served. You know what I mean?
Quickly, too. Quickly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I just wanted to bring that to the forefront. We got a lot going on in the news today that's around a lot of pedophilia. We talked a little bit about the diddler. I don't really want to get at a lot of Sean too much.
Yeah, I don't either.
We can't really even go into it because it's still speculation. We don't even have nothing concrete other than 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Yeah.
Maybe he just like to get lathered up. I don't know. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But we don't really have that. But we also talked about how pedophilia is something that is a major problem in our society. You know, whether it's white, Black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Dominican, whoever in, you know what I mean? It's a major problem that we have these weirdos that feel like they need to steal the essence of a child.
Yes.
And they're not just doing it with girls, they're doing it with young men.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. And it boils right into, you know, the judge. It's pedophilia as well. So it's running rapid, man. It's running rapid.
Hold on. I just got something from Danny. Danny, whose youngest victim was 7?
The diddler.
Diddy youngest victim was 7 years old, bro. No, Ollie.
Hey, Ollie know what's up. Ollie know what's up, bro. Ollie said, yeah, man, it's true. Dogs be knowing. Dogs be knowing, bro.
Ollie be snooping watching the news.
He do. You know what I mean? Ollie keep his ear to the streets.
Come here, boy. Yeah, but that's all I got today, man. Like, it's a lot of open-ended conversations we can have about this. You know what I'm saying? But one of the basic things I want to just say before we get off this, man, I love you, my brother.
I love you too, bro.
Stand 10 toes down, my brother.
Thank you.
We in a storm, my brother. We in a storm. And it's not just a physical, it's not just a physical storm, it's a spiritual storm. You know what I mean? We in it. They said 3,000 came forth and they are only taking 112 cases, I believe.
A lot of people.
Well, you know, I heard somebody say, who was it? I can't remember. Oh, it was Star from the Star Report. He said that he thinks that Diddy probably gonna get a decade. They're gonna shoot him with a decade. You know what I mean? And
smooth team.
Yeah, and I just really feel like, dang, he was doing half me and half with freak ball on the dance floor. You know what I mean? I just really feel like at the end of the day, if this stuff is to be true by him, you know what I mean, by everybody that's coming out, you know what I mean, it's nasty work, man. It's nasty work.
Nasty work is a great way to put it.
Like I get it. If you into having freak parties and it's adults and you consensual, that's one thing.
You. That's on you.
But
yeah.
if you doing something that's like you popping people Quaaludes and you messing up their drinks and you know what I mean, like you doing all this crazy stuff, you got to go down, baby. You got to go down.
Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Before we get up out of here, I want to give a couple shout outs. This weekend, I opened up a sketch comedy show at the Planet Ant Theater, October 11th through the 26th. Friday and Saturday is 8 p.m. Sunday 3 p.m. Tickets link in my bio on Eventbrite. You can go to Planet Ant website or Planet Ant social media, my social media, whatever you want to do. You got a lot of opportunities to see your boy. So, but don't wait because time is going to fly at the same time. So excited for this, man. It's been a minute since I got back on stage in this round when it comes to the Planet Ant. So I'm glad. I'm excited, man. And right now our open mic is shut down momentarily, man. We're gonna have to make a transition. Something happened with something that happened. So yeah, man. Ain't on us, you know, but unforeseen circumstances call for some change to occur. So yeah, man.
It ain't called for a change, it's called for a pivot.
Yes, sir.
Pivot, baby.
Pivot, change, yes, sir. All that.
You know what I mean? All that is.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So that's that with me. I know it's popping, link in the bio for all the movies. So
that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Look out for me too, man. I'm about to get back out here. Other than working these jobs, man. Right now, I'm currently holding down 3, unfortunately. But I got things to do. And I'm about to be back out here, and I'm about to start working on this little movie I'm trying to put together myself. I'm tired of asking Negroes to help me out or be a part. I mean, I may be doing a POV of Big Tony.
I like that, man. I like that. I saw Mike McGettigan yesterday.
My God, Mike! Shout out to Mike.
So he said, man, if we wanna get back on the ball, he'll help us. So
I don't care. You know what I mean? It ain't been my problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let's make that happen, man.
Let's do it. Just tell me when, you know, and I'm there. You know what I mean?
Bet.
All
right, my dog. Huh?
Well, I was about to queue up the pick. You know what I mean? Because you know when the pick comes, it's time for us to.
Yeah. Shout out to the Lions, man. We play the Cowboys in Dallas this Sunday. Man, we're gonna get that dub real quick. Get our revenge on them cowgirls. You know what I'm saying? So let's make it happen, man.
That sounds personal.
Hey, it is. It really is.
Well, on that note, man, we did all we could do because every day we come to do it. You know, mask off in this piece. We get down, we get to it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and love, peace, and take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself out there, everybody. You know what this is, man. This is Mask Off, episode 174, Judgment Day.
Yeah. And shout out to Danny, man, but always tapping in. I love you, baby.
Shout out to Danny. Ain't nothing but Danny with the love. Love Danny. Danny love. Judgment Day, are you ready?
Are you?
Go ahead, youngie.
Oh yeah, man. You laid it down, man. We putting the hammer down. Episode 174, Judgment Day. Bow.